The morning sun painted the street in gold. The air smelled of fresh bread and roasted coffee drifting from the small bakery at the corner. Footsteps echoed, horns blared in the distance, and the city rushed forward as usual. But outside that little bakery, one figure stood still, an old lady, quiet and gentle, clutching a brown handbag to her chest. A pale blue scarf covered her neck, fluttering slightly with the wind. Her shoes were worn, her back bent, but her eyes carried the calm of someone who had seen life and learned from it. People walked by without noticing. Some brushed her shoulder. Others looked away. She didn't beg. She didn't speak. She simply stood, like someone afraid to disturb the world. Inside the bakery, a group of young men laughed loudly. One of them, Ricky, the loudest and proudest, spotted her through the glass window. He smirked. "Hey, look at that lady," he said. "Why's she wrapped up like it's winter?" "Think she's hiding something under that scarf?" His friends laughed. "Maybe she's got jewelry, or stacks of money." The laughter was cruel, echoing out the door. The old woman heard it but said nothing. She just lowered her gaze. Ricky stepped outside, holding his steaming coffee. "Morning, Granny," he said mockingly. "Hot day for scarves, huh?" "What are you hiding?" She looked up, her voice soft. "Just keeping myself warm, son." Ricky smirked again. "Warm or hiding something?" Before anyone could stop him, he reached out and pulled the scarf off her neck. For a moment, everything froze. The scarf fluttered down like a falling feather, landing softly on the dusty pavement. And then the gasps came. Around the woman's neck was a deep surgical scar, pale and painful to look at. A mark of survival. Her skin was smooth and fragile there, the sign of a life once saved. The laughter stopped. The crowd went silent. Even the noise of traffic seemed to disappear. The old lady didn't scream. She didn't curse. She only looked at Ricky, with eyes full of quiet strength. Her voice trembled, but her words cut deep. "You don't need to hurt people to feel seen, dear. You just need to be kind," someone whispered from behind. "That's Mrs. D'Souza. She lost her voice years ago in a fire. Doctors had to cut her throat to help her breathe. She used to teach music to children before her school burned down." Ricky's smirk vanished. His face turned pale. His hands shook. The coffee cup slipped from his grip and shattered on the ground. He took a step back, guilt crashing down on him like a wave. The woman bent to pick up her scarf, her hands trembling. Before she could, Ricky rushed forward. "Please, let me," he said quietly. He picked it up, dusted it carefully, and helped her tie it again. This time, with trembling hands and a heavy heart. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't know." She smiled faintly. "Most people don't," she said. "That's why kindness matters." The crowd around them was silent, no longer laughing, no longer judging. A woman from inside brought her a loaf of warm bread. A man helped her pick up her bag. The same people who had ignored her minutes ago now looked at her with respect. If you believe kindness is more powerful than pride, take a second to like this video, drop a heart in the comments, and share it to remind others, because kindness always finds its way back. You're watching Kindness Valley, where every story reminds us to be better humans. A few days later, the bakery had a small wooden sign hanging outside. It read, "Free bread for anyone in need," inspired by Mrs. D'Souza. And every morning, Ricky was there, cleaning tables, serving tea, greeting people with humility. The arrogance was gone. In its place, a quiet peace. He didn't feel small anymore. He felt human. Sometimes the people we mock carry the deepest stories. The scars we laugh at are the same ones that prove survival. And the quiet souls we overlook often carry the loudest lessons. So next time, before you judge, take a closer look. Not every wound bleeds, and not every hero shouts, because kindness isn't weakness. It's strength wrapped in grace. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Kindness Valley. Let's fill the world with stories that heal instead of hurt.